This is not medical advice, but today I want to talk to you about weed. I want to talk to you about antidepressants, anxiety, and other feelings that we might have. This is not mental illness all of the time. This is a mental feeling that I have. Now, I suffer or enjoy anxiety at times, and everybody else does as well. We're all different. We're all an individual. We should not be considered one or another. We should all conform to boxes. Well, I don't think so. We got a real problem today. They're legalizing everything possible to shut us the hell up. And I'm getting scared from that because that makes me a weak person. That makes me a pussy of a man. That makes me a bad father. That makes me a bad husband. When I'm out there on the balcony smoking weed, my kid is watching, I don't know, YouTube shorts, and he's watching a bunch of bullshit getting stuffed down his throat. When I'm out there smoking weed or taking pills just to suppress myself, I'm not achieving anything in life that I want to achieve. When my fears are quiet, my reasoning is quiet as well. My memory is getting fucked up. All of the things that I want to achieve are getting smoothed over just as those feelings that I have that are supposed to be negative. Maybe fear isn't supposed to be negative. Maybe anxiety isn't supposed to be negative. I'm not depressed about the past, but I am anxious about the future. Why? Because I need to do something with that. I got a responsibility as a man of the house because I learned from the best man that I had in my house, which is my father. He's a real man. And only when I'm today almost 40, I can understand his achievements as being a man and his responsibility that he used to take upon himself. And I'm super proud to call him dad today. And I want to be just like him. I want to be like my dad because he's really showed me the way how a man should act, and he should be strong, and he should sacrifice parts of himself for his family, but he should always fight the good fight. And I'm not talking about religion, and I'm talking about the red pill or the blue pill as well. We all should feel something, and those feelings is what makes us ourselves. Your ego is not only the bad guy who's getting into fights and clubs, and although it's bad, I had my share of fights in clubs and in bars and stuff like that, and today when I'm again almost 40, I look back in those moments, and you know what? I'm glad I didn't get really hurt. I'm really glad I didn't hurt anybody, but I'm glad that happened because that's part of my life, and that's part of what makes me myself. When I feel weak, I box, and I do that twice a week. When I feel scared, I go to my wife and I tell her I feel scared. I don't know why. I'm in a full house with kids and my parents, and I still get lonely. I have no idea why, but that gives me the opportunity to talk to her and share my emotions. And on the other side, that gives her the opportunity to help me, and we should all be in a relationship that we can help each other. Again, I got friends who don't agree on anything with me. They're going to say my video is a conspiracy theory about the Matrix, and they're going to say this and that, and that's cool that they say that because they can say that with a normal attitude. I can express myself and they can express themselves, and that relationship helps each other because we get perspective. If we only listen to one bullshit that somebody has to say and we need to shut up, that's not normal. When they're telling you this is the truth and your truth is bad, that's not normal. When you have a feeling and they're telling you your feeling is an illness, that's not normal. Let's stop listening to those suppressing mother. We are who we are, and I should love myself even if I don't all the time. And you should love yourself even if you don't feel like that, because if you don't love yourself, it's not possible for you to love your kids or to love your family or to love your surroundings. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe your surroundings is not good for you. Maybe the friends that you got and you don't want to change are not helpful to your life. And being nice, it's not always a good thing. We got a lot of the talk today about being a man and being this and being that. Well, you know what? I'm kind of leaning to that today. I was always against religion because I'm a Soviet Jew, but you know what? Today I got morals that were kind of passed down to me that I started to believe in. Today we're talking about you shouldn't be an aggressive man, but why shouldn't I if that's how I feel? My aggression is what keeps my family safe. My aggression is what keeps me from going and not doing with anything with my life. I want to achieve something. I want to do stuff, and I need the power to do that. That power could come from anger. That power could come from fear. That power could come from any place that I choose for it to come from. Now, if anybody tells you your feelings are bad, bad. And I'm not talking again about I want to murder somebody or I want to do this and that, because we all understand, and we can go back to the 10 Commandments and read up, because some stuff are wrong, but not of your feelings are wrong. And you are not your feelings. You're what's behind them or in front of them, but you are you, and you should be free to feel whatever you want. If somebody's trying to shut you up with medication, with weed, and with the stories that you should be this or you should be that, that's the first sign of a danger. You shouldn't be in that kind of place. You shouldn't be in that kind of a surroundings. When I got scared, I called my wife. When I get lonely, I can call somebody else. If you get scared or lonely and you got nobody else to call and you're just down with your pills, the pills are not the answer. The joint is not the answer. The bottle of vodka is not the answer. That's part of the problem. And again, we're talking always about the blue pill and the red pill, and you should sober up, but the matrix needs batteries as well. We got to remember that not everybody's equal. Somebody wants to live in a certain society, they should. If somebody doesn't want to live in a certain society, they shouldn't. I don't like sitting in a car because I don't like boxes. That's why I'm a motorcyclist. I don't like this. I can go the other way. But when somebody is telling me I should be quiet or I should conform to their opinion, I should take a step back, because I don't want to be somebody who's not. I'm the main actor, I'm the director, and I'm everything in the movie of my life. And I should be able to be free to do that. I hope you love yourself, because I'm only learning to love myself. And this is the message that I want to give out, because we're all good. We all are good, and the people who are bad, maybe they're not bad. Some of them are, but maybe the people who you think are bad or they have the wrong opinion, they just might be watching the wrong news channel, and that doesn't make you feel right. That doesn't make anything, because we're all individuals. I really hope you start loving yourself, guys, and see you on the next one.